Juanito was 7 years old, and since his birth, he had not stopped misbehaving. As a baby, he would not stop crying, and when he became aware of it, he began to break everything in his path. At the age of 3, he started school, and everything got worse. He began to insult his parents and teachers. He was expelled because he often hit other children. His parents were completely desperate. They didn't know what to do with him. Despite the scoldings and punishments, Juanito never learned his lesson. With each passing year, he became a worse person and enjoyed hurting those around him. For that reason, his mother often threatened him that if he continued with this bad behavior, the Coco would come to take him away and he would never be able to return. The boy, as it sounded like a fairy tale to him, did not have the slightest effect on what he was told. He continued to misbehave and disrespect his parents constantly. But one night, the mother was awakened by loud screams. It was coming from the room where her son was sleeping, so she quickly got out of bed and ran to the bedroom. When she arrived, what she saw took her breath away. A hairy and very bad-looking figure was covering her son's mouth. Within seconds, before she could react, it carried him on its back and took him away. Just then, the woman started screaming for help. Her husband, who was asleep, woke up and went quickly. But it was too late. The thing had jumped out of the window with their son in its arms. They could only watch it disappear into the forest behind. That was the last time they saw Juanito. They never heard from him again, despite looking for him with all their might. This is one of many stories surrounding the Mexican legend of the Cucuy. This figure is not known by the same name in all countries. In Chile, Argentina, Bolivia, Nicaragua, Cuba, Uruguay, and others, it's known as Coco. In Spain, Costa Rica, Colombia, and many others as Coco. Call him one way or another, the story is common in all parts of the world. It is a figure that has been passed down from generation to generation and whose purpose is to scare children who misbehave or do not want to sleep. He's usually described as a terrifying being, very short in stature with lots of hair all over his body, especially his hands and large, very bright eyes. It is also said to have exaggeratedly large ears and teeth as sharp as those of a lion. This creature will never appear during the day. It lives at night and hides in the closet or under the bed to, at the right time, take sleeping children. It is believed that the destination is a lair he has in the mountains, and unfortunately, the children will end up cooked to serve him as food. His figure is so well known all over the world that I am sure you have all heard a lullaby about him. Sleep, child, sleep now. The Coco is coming and will eat you. Although after so much time, most people say that this figure does not exist and it is simply a game to torment the little ones, several testimonies contradict it. One of them states that he has a traumatic memory of when he was a child. He would often misbehave, and his mother would tell him that one day the Coco would pull his feet at night. He simply laughed and settled down to sleep. But the next day, when he woke up, he had big scratches on his feet. So be careful, Tiktakers. We don't know if it is true or not, but in any case, better safe than sorry, don't you think? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life horror videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode.